The mountains are blue, so let's crack this silver bullet open and enjoy ourselves something a bit lighter. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple Brewski, for another Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is in my macro beer review series. We are drinking, or I'm drinking, Coors Light today. And we can see that the mountains are blue. So it is cold certified, and that's We the North, because I guess this is a proud partner of the Toronto Raptors. So very, very nice to see. Nice looking can. This is coming in at 4% alcohol by volume and an unknown IBUs. Not listed on the silver bullet can, not listed on the website, but Untapped is showing it coming in at a whopping 10 IBUs. Looking at the can, it's the traditional Coors Light silver bullet, silver can, blue mountains, the Rockies on the bottom. And they do turn blue, or at least the big one does turn blue when it's cold, when it's at a certain temperature. It's called their cold certified can. That was how they marketed it back when it came out years and years ago. Something really cool to make sure you're getting a cold brew. But you know how else you figure out if your beer's cold? You touch it, you touch the bottle, or the can, or the glass, and you figure it's probably freaking cold. Nice little gimmick, something different, but not anything world-breaking or mind-blowing. Nothing like that. So let's crack this open and see what we got. Pouring into my Osthouse chalice-style glass, a little bit of water in there, we'll get rid of that. Now we can pour. Very light-looking beer. Pour that much, put the can there, and take a look at this beer. Again, a little bit more pale yellow compared to the other macro brews I've had, but still super clear as they usually are. Nice bit of white head on top as well. Now for the smell. Very light, more like water with a little hint of beeriness. Beer being semi-sweet corn, a little souriness or weird off bitterness, hay, and water. Not too much of an aroma off this. Let's see if it tastes any better. No, not really. It's pretty light. You get light hay, light bready notes in the finish. That's really all about it, other than just the traditional beer flavor, which is sort of that almost musty, musty flavor. Oh, we didn't cheers. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Again, it's light. There's a little sweetness to it, like a very light melon sweetness, but more it's covered up by that bready note. It's not too bad, but it's still pretty boring. It's really what it is. It's bland. And with these light beers like Bud Light, Coors Light, they're just bland. Goes down easy. Sits perfectly. It's crisp. It's clean. It's just really bland and boring and kind of blah. I don't like light beers. I've never been a Coors Light drinker. I've never been a Bud Light drinker. I always thought they were really, really stupid. Because why would you want a light beer? But I guess people have their reasons. People do enjoy Coors Light and Bud Light quite a bit. I'm just not one of those people because there's no flavor, no enjoyment for me out of these, out of the light beers on the macro side of things. I do have to say, though, it is quite refreshing, but that's because it probably tastes more like water than actual beer. Let's look on the can. Coors Light, proud partner of the Toronto Raptors, We the North, 4% alcohol by volume, 10 IBUs according to Untapped. No preservatives, return for refund, all that fun jazz. On the bottom, some sort of time code, date code, just number code, numerical code on the bottom, just like all the other macro brews. I have no idea what the hell they mean, which is fine, I guess. Boring beer. Moving over to the website now, CoorsLight.com. The world's most refreshing beer. Maybe it is, because it tastes like water. I hate this website. You can't even scroll properly. But they do have nutrition facts per 12-ounce serving of Coors Light. This is showing it at 4.2% ABV. My can showing 4, a little bit of a discrepancy, but it's 0.2. It's not the biggest deal in the world. 102 calories, 5 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat, and just under 1 gram of protein. Not too bad. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Some interesting information about the beer. Can't go wrong with that. Moving on down here, it says it doesn't get colder than this. When the mountains turn blue, it's as cold as the Rockies. Cold lagered, below freezing to give our beer its crisp taste. Cold filtered for bright appearance, and cold packaged at the peak of freshness. You can also learn more about the cold activated can. Do a little video. And there is a little bit of a history description, and it reads, "History you can taste. Every brew of Coors Light is made with the traditional 2-row lager malt, which is made from our unique high country barley and 4 hop varieties. These are selected for their delicate aromatic properties. Coors has been using the same type of high country barley for decades for a history you can taste." More like the history of water. And that, there's a loyalty program with Coors Light. That's kind of cool. If you drink a lot, you'll get a lot of rewards, apparently. Me, I won't be getting any rewards because I don't drink Coors Light. Because I'm not like that. Moving on to Untapped, Coors Light has been given a 2.36 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of a whopping 328,000 ratings. With that said, I am on my final sip, so cheers everybody. Let's get right to ratings. It's light, it's boring, it's bland. There's hay, slight melon covered up by some breadiness. It's not that great. Solid 2 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, I've always liked the Coors Light cans. I always thought they were really cool. I like the blue mountain, even though it is pretty gimmicky. Not too bad, but no information. They just say no preservatives. And the website gives you a bit of nutrition information, but realistically, you're drinking beer. Do you really care? I guess, sort of. If it's a light beer, you're looking for those low carbs, low cal kind of thing, but doesn't really matter to me, but still kind of nice to know. A little bit of a description on the website. Still, I don't like the website. It shifts your scroll weirdly, and I just don't really like it. Overall, presentation gets a solid 3.5 out of 10 for me. With all that said, guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beer review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. And like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.